Are you excited for September 17th?
Oh yeah, I can't wait.
I'm excited to see what other stuff. So this is only part of the reveal, honestly. Columbo, I think, is probably going to be the smallest part, surprisingly, of what's going to come out next.
Oh, he is pretty big.
He is pretty big.
Yesterday, we got a massive teaser reveal from LEGO Fortnite for the brand new Lost Isles update. And with this, we have so many hints and Easter eggs to dive into today to speculate on what might possibly be when it comes to this new content. And in case you guys somehow didn't see, LEGO did send me a package that showed up at my door the other day, and I uploaded it onto YouTube yesterday. So be sure to check that one out. It'll be in the end screen. And lastly, subscribe to the channel and you'll find a chest like this full of cheese next time you log into your Fortnite world. I don't make the rules, just make sure you're subscribed. And jumping straight into some discoveries and theories, let's get started with the biggest talking point around the community since yesterday's reveal. And that's probably going to be the UV card inside of the boxes that me and other content creators received. You're seeing it on screen now, but the card basically said, shine a light to uncover the new fiercest enemy. And then they also gave us a UV flashlight. And then when you shine that flashlight onto the card, you would see this on the opposite side. It says your next adventure awaits September 17th. And then you see this. There's a few different theories on what this outline is, but we'll start out with my personal theory, and it is that this is some sort of Peely brute. Honestly, this is due to the fact that there is a new variant of Peely popping up all over LEGO's promotional material for this update, and I think it's safe to assume that we're likely going to see this skin added in the Lost Isles update. It's just a matter of how they're actually going to add this character. Look at the top of that brute's head. You can't tell me that doesn't look like the top of Peely with some sort of glasses or goggles on, but I might be completely off. Another theory I have read is that this is the shape of the island. I don't know if I fully believe that one, but it is an interesting theory nonetheless, and it could be true. Any of these things could be true. We honestly just don't know right now. I've also heard some people debunk the fact that this is Peely brute because this brute doesn't have any scales on the back, whereas normally a brute does have scales on the back of it. Honestly, at this point, who knows? It's all up in the air, but it is interesting to think about all of these different scenarios. And I'm sure as LEGO Fortnite continues to tease things over the next 11 days leading up to the update, we will probably learn more. Stay tuned to the channel so you guys don't miss anything. Now, the next thing we have to discuss comes from the official LEGO Fortnite accounts, where they actually posted some teaser art, and you're watching the video play through on screen here. On first glance, this looks pretty normal, but if you go ahead and pause on some of the assets that are shown in the background, there's some very interesting takeaways here. The first thing we can see is the battle bus, which is probably referring to the brand new fast travel in the game. And we see Columbo, which I'm sure we all know is confirmed for this next update in some way. We still don't know what Columbo will do, but we know that he will be there. After that, we see the brand new jungle Peely. Once again, this could be the one on top of the brute, or it could just be a new style that gets introduced into the game or as a villager or something of the sorts. Next, we can see a pirate hat, which is interesting because we currently only have pirates on the shore biomes. You hardly ever see them either, and I think that they're going to be a way bigger part of this new island. I also think it's going to be a completely new type of pirate. Who knows? We might even be getting some skeleton pirates. We'll just have to wait and see. And the last thing we see here is a chest, and I think this is a bit more important than I initially thought. At first, I was like, okay, cool. It's just a chest like the ones we currently have in the game. But as I thought more about this, I have a theory that there will be chests scattered around the jungle island. These chests will likely hold better loot or new items that will be introduced with the new update. I can also see these chests being guarded by new enemies that are introduced, and also maybe even booby trapped. Who knows, but it is the jungle and anything could happen out there. Again, this is all speculation, but it is fun to think on these sort of things. So much crazy reveal content dropped yesterday. We have a lot more to cover. If you're enjoying the video so far though, make sure you guys subscribe. But next, we're going to take a seat and actually react to another content creator that goes by the name of DanTDM. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with him. We're just going to watch this together, and then I'll talk about what this reveals in the new update, because it does reveal something very big.
Today, I was having a normal, successful gaming session.
What?
And then the doorbell rang.
Huh?
So I walked to my front door, I opened it, and there was just this, sitting there.
Get ready for a new adventure and the return of an old friend. Look in your garden. What? Look in my garden? What does that even mean? Uh-huh.
And that, my friends, is the entire TikTok. I think it's pretty obvious what we're going to talk about, but if it wasn't, then it was that piece at the very end. We have first off what looks to be some sort of hatched egg, and I could be completely wrong about what this thing is, but it's something broken in half, and there was an egg on the package that they delivered to my house, so it would make sense if this was an egg that Columbo hatched out of. But under the egg, you also see some columberries, and if you didn't know, Clomberries are not currently in the game. So like I've kind of been speculating on, Clomberries are confirmed, as well as most likely eggs that Colombo will hatch out of, or something will hatch out of, because yeah, I don't think they just made this teaser ad for no reason. There's definitely some substance here. I'll link to Dan TDM's original TikTok in the description. The next thing we're going to talk about is something that I probably first spoke on 7 or 8 months ago, and that is the cannon that never got introduced to Lego Fortnite, but has been around for a while. If you guys have been watching the channel for a while, I'm sure you guys have heard me talk about it. But credit here goes to Blortzen on Twitter, who actually has screenshots of the Lego Fortnite cannon in what looks to be like a jungle biome. But I think there is a real possibility that they introduce the cannon with this update. Maybe they'll be naturally generated around the island, that or you'll have to make them yourself. Either way, it would be interesting to know if they finally do release the cannon, since it's been in the files for a very long time. And honestly, with that pirate hat graphic, it could make a lot of sense. That's just a theory, but it's something to keep in mind. The next thing we have to do is actually talk to Haven again, because the other day when I spoke to her for the first time, she would not live at my village, and honestly, it seems like she still will not live in our village. I'm imagining this will be the case until the Colombo update actually drops. But if you haven't found Haven in your world yet, she got introduced a few days ago with the new update, and she says a lot of very interesting things that are teasing the new update as well. So be sure to talk to her if you haven't already. Now, similar to Dan TDM, another YouTuber that goes by the name of Hugh Morin also posted something that says, Lego Fortnite sent me on an adventure.
Yo, bro,
What's up?
check this out.
Okay, and in the first 5 seconds, we already have to pause the video to take a look at this map, because there's some useful things that we can take away from it. I believe that this is what Colombo Island will look like, so it's not the shape of the card, and it also just looks like a straight up jungle, which makes sense. Some interesting things to note on this map here is the fact that there are mountains, there are Colombo footsteps, which we'll see more of later, and then there's also an X marks the spot. We already discussed treasure chests earlier, and seeing this X makes me feel like maybe there's going to be hidden treasure like they used to have in Battle Royale. This could be a really cool way to implement treasure chests, so yeah, I like the look of that. But let's keep on going, because there's more that they reveal in this short little clip.
Whoa, that's sick.
Right? But I'm too busy to follow it, so you gotta go.
I gotta go?
Yeah.
Bet, I'm ready.
Wait, how did you get changed so fast?
All right, I'm gonna need some rope and maybe a tent.
Okay, so ropes and tents aren't technically in the game. Maybe those are something new as well.
Oh, and we're gonna need food. Let's see. Yeah, that should be good. Is that enough food?
And the foods that he just pulled out of the fridge are Lego bananas, Lego apples, and maybe pineapples. I can't really tell what the other one is, but either way, these are new foods that are not currently in the game, but also exist inside of the files. So don't be surprised if you see these items introduced to the game on the 17th. I'm assuming you'll be able to consume them and also use them probably to make other food items in the form of recipes.
Clomberries? Yeah, definitely gonna need some clomberries.
And there we are with
then-
another mention of clomberries.
Yeah, we'll take this. Let's do this. What's that? Whoa.
And that is where this video ends. Again, credit to Hugh Morin for this one. But we gotta rewind and talk about the obvious, because what we're looking at here is none other than Colombo's footprint. It's the only shot we get of it, but it doesn't look that big, first off. And second off, there's this very interesting looking purple rift-like material that's under the footstep. I don't know if that has anything to do with the update or if that's just there for visual effects. Either way, though, this is our first look at those footprints, other than, of course, in that map screenshot that we saw earlier in this video. And this is all speculation on my part, but I really do think that the island we're gonna get in game is gonna be just like the one we saw in this trailer. And I think it's safe to assume that we will get some X marks the spot treasure chests as well. So yeah, all super exciting stuff coming out of this brand new update. But that's about all I have to share with you guys today. If you found this video useful or you're excited for the brand new Lost Isles update, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Like I mentioned earlier, we're posting a ton of content covering the update, and then when the update goes live, we'll be doing daily videos. But other than that, it's been your boy Kaz. Thank you so much for watching all the way until the end of this one. And if you watched all the way until the end, comment down below with your biggest prediction for the update. I'll be replying to and hearting some comments down there. Join the Discord as well to continue the discussion, and I will catch y'all later. Peace.